Oh, hi there. Momo here. We just talked to whatever his face is, the dragon dude, and now we're headed back to, we're headed back out of the Soul Cairn, but wasn't there something I was supposed to do? Yeah, I was supposed to, nope, I was supposed to get that. If you are not a vampire and you decided to like give part of your soul to get in here, then you gotta go back. You don't have to do this, but if you want, like, if you don't want to be in a weakened state, then you gotta go back to get your soul.
Who's there?
I don't remember this area.
You knew I heard something.
Let me check this out real quick. So I don't think I've ever been in here. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. It's one of those things where you have to eat a soul husk, I think it's called. Whatever that plant is that you find lying around everywhere. But, yeah, I'm gonna go get my soul. And I'm willing to bet it's up there next to that thing. Got some enemies.
Where'd you come from?
Hey there, enemy. You're dead. I wish I could figure out how to get up there to get it. There's something I'm supposed to do. I'm sure there's a teleporter somewhere. Why am I not using Dawnbreaker? Can't just go wasting arrows. Ah, here we go. Alright, I haven't showed getting close to one of these crystals, but if you want to get close to them, you have to eat a soul husk if you want to avoid damage. There we go. Alright, so we've got our soul back and we've got a black soul gem. Awesome. So now we can go exit the Soul Cairn. I guess you could leave without getting your soul essence, but why would I want to be in a weakened state? Right? Oh, Skyrim. I wonder if they're gonna make another big DLC. Oh, what am I saying? Of course they are. I remember Oblivion only had one big DLC, but it had a lot of like smaller DLC that had almost no story at all. No achievements either, but they were really cheap. I bought like one or two of them. I think one of them was to unlock some place in the Mages Guild that was locked unless you bought that DLC. And another one was like some castle that you could like take over. I just thought it sounded interesting. Turned out to wasn't too interesting. Did Did I unlock his that dragon's shout? If I can figure out where it is. Oh no, I haven't. Someone turn over here. I have a lot of dragon souls. I have no use for them. Well, almost no use for them. Like, I don't know if you saw that, but after getting that, after unlocking that full shout, I still have 30 extra dragon souls. It's crazy how many dragons you fight and how little dragon shouts you find to use the dragon souls on. I remember early on in the game I was finding more shouts than dragons, and I found dragons tough to kill just because I didn't really know how to kill them effectively. But now I know how to kill them, and they're showing up a lot more than I'm finding the word walls, which is kind of unfortunate. Hey, Serana, get up here. Come on. You can do it. There you go. A little more. Little more.
Yes?
Does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
It'll be hard for you when we have to kill him.
If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Alright, well, let's get the heck out of here. Unmark that. I'm going to take the quick way out. Just go onto this balcony and fast travel since it's outside. I honestly have to say, as far as total content, this DLC is less impressive than the, what was it called? Whatever the DLC is, the big DLC for Oblivion was called. Like, that DLC had a lot of content. It had like an entire area of the map. And I'm getting a text I don't feel like checking right now. But yeah, the Oblivion DLC, it opened an entire huge new map that you could go to, and it was awesome. But this one, it didn't really unlock any new areas. Like, it unlocked 2 castles and a couple other new areas, but they're just like caves. Like, this DLC has a lot less content than the one for Oblivion that I'm still drawing a blank on, and it's kind of bugging me, but whatever. Dexion, stop cooking. I need you to...
I trust your journey was successful.
do something. Brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
Well, good freaking job. I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. That, covering on your eyes, are you...
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, then how are you cooking? Oh, whatever. Can anything be done to help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Then we're finished.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm, becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me. I'm cool with that. I'm Dovahkiin.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual. In case you didn't know, I'm doing air quotes.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark? How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
I like how he's mixing his food outside the pot. Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright, well, what went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Is it normal for moth priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly.
What went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls.
Oh, wait, no,
months
I already
or even years to
that.
complete a single scroll.
How's a
then,
moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
As I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named moth priests. The voice of the ancestor moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak. True that, true that.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
In case you didn't notice, he was mixing outside of the pot completely there. Yep, see, he's doing it again. How does that help the moth priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Then how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you are meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
What do you know about the Elder Scrolls?
Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
Oh, sucks for you. What do moth priests do exactly?
It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, We venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
The White Gold Tower?
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Altmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe, comment, like, favorite, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.